Alright, so it is day 5 of the BookTubeAthon and I am failing so hard. But I finished my paper, turned it in, and hopefully I did pretty well on it. So the one book that I have finished so far has been A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and oh my god, it was so beautifully written that I had to read it in one sitting. I started it at about 12 or midnight, and I seriously could not put it down. And then when I did put it down, I only put it down for like a second because I was in between sobbing. And it wasn't just like the emotional sobbing, it was the ugly cry, like the ugly cry sobs that everybody has done from either a movie or a book. And oh my god. So the book follows a boy named Connor who is going through some difficult times with his mother. His mother is going through cancer treatments, and throughout the story he is dealing with the stress of that and then the realization of what actually is going on with his mom. He's about 13 years old, and I don't think people are being very honest to him about the progress of his mother's treatments. So throughout it, he's just having these inner demons, and to me, I think the monster is his way of coping with it. It's his coping mechanism. But the book just really hit home to me because about 3 years ago, my aunt passed away from cancer, battling cancer, and it is very hard to go through with a loved one because you're seeing them battle through it and you have to be strong for them, but inside you're breaking apart. And that's what I pictured Connor doing. He was just kind of breaking apart, and that's kind of why he develops or imagines this monster. Now, whether or not the monster is a figment of his imagination or not, that's what I got from it. But I gave this a 5 out of 5. It was just phenomenal, and I honestly cannot wait for the movie. And the fact that Liam Neeson is going to be the voice of the monster is just like so good. So the next book that I have started, I actually started this one first, which is The Luckiest, or not The Luckiest, but Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll. And honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but I can't get into it. It's just too, it kind of reminds me of Gossip Girl and just needing to fit in, and it's just one of those things where, okay, I get it, she's able to be popular and rich and this and that, but apparently there's a big twist in it, and I think I got to the twist and I'm just like, I hope that's not it because that was predictable. The only thing that is going on with it that's somewhat decent is that it is dealing with a heavy issue of she actually got drunk at a party with several guys from the soccer team, and from my understanding there was a sexual assault, but she's not necessarily sure because she can't remember half of the night. So I mean, that's the only thing that's somewhat interesting, but even that, it's just kind of blah. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish it during this week. I'm only, I think, 78 pages, or I'm 112 pages in, and to me that's just not, it's just not enough. So then the next book that I had started, I picked up again, was The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, and it's getting really good. It was never bad, it's just one of those books that's taking me a while because it is a heavy topic, and the fact that this girl Liesel is going through so much at the age of 13 is just amazing to me. But right now in the book, she has some issues going on where the Jew that they took in, he is not doing so well with his health, and then her best friend Rudy is kind of having an inner competition with himself. He's trying to make sure that he can actually steal items so that he can feel better about himself. But that is my BookTube-a-thon update. As you can tell, I have not really been doing so well. However, now that my paper is turned in, hopefully I can use the last 3 days, Tuesday, why would I say Tuesday? Today, Saturday, and Sunday to catch up. Obviously, I probably won't meet that challenge of 7 books, so I might just condense the challenges of the yellow on the cover to this instead of trying to read this end this, because then this would cover the book to movie adaptation as well as the yellow on the book cover, and then I will be reading probably a comic for another one, and then I'm going to try to read that Laurel K. Hamilton book, The Killing Dance, but I just don't know if I'll get it in because the weekends are busy because everybody is off. Obviously I'm off all summer because I am a teacher, but everybody is off on the weekends, so I have to try and fit in some time to hang out with them. So these are my 2 books that I'm like probably definitely going to have by the end of this. And also, which I'm not going to be doing it right now in this video because this was all about BookTubeATon, but I did want to show you that it did come.
It's, oh my god, I can't even lift it. It's my big box from Book Outlet. It is huge. I think it's like 15 pounds. I kind of went on a spree, but I'll go over that. Oh my god.
But I'll be going over that when I do my book haul video, which will be probably either today or tomorrow that I'll do. And probably if it's today, I probably will wear the same thing because who cares, whatever. But hopefully everybody else is doing really well on their BookTubeAthon and you're actually getting in some reading. Comment me below, tell me what you've been reading so far and if you've been participating in the video challenges. So far I've only participated in one of the video challenges because honestly my camera that I was using, it stopped working the other day, and well, sadly I've been using just my camera on my computer, so now I'm trying this one out, but I don't know how it's going to work when I'm actually putting it on my computer. So we'll see how this goes, and then I'm also going to try to participate in a few more challenges. I have been participating more in the Instagram challenges because that's just easier for me. But like I said, I've been really slacking on BookTubeAthon this year, so hopefully I'll get going with it and just run with it. One book is better than none, I guess, especially with how this week was. Alright, well, see ya!